Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I want to go talk about something that might be a little bit sad and kind of may make people a little bit upset, but basically we've had this actual rumor floating around for a very long time throughout these past like 2 days or so, and of course there's always GTA 6 rumors floating around, but this one actually got a lot more attention, a lot more actual proper publications too as well, and it's some of the world's worst news when it comes to people that are finally trying their best to stop playing GTA 5 and all of us that are patiently waiting for another brand new Grand Theft Auto game. So we're going to talk about this. We have a little bit of leaks, a little bit of new information, a lot of brand new Grand Theft Auto 6 information. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video itself, and let's go dive on into it. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, we are giving out a PlayStation 5, so make sure you guys are currently subscribed for that with the notifications on. We also do a lot of restock news, Sony news, and all that good stuff as well. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, the digital console controllers, all that good stuff. If you guys want to go check and see. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. A link down below. And of course, the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. And of course, the question of the day. Leave a comment down below if you guys are excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. Or if you guys would ever want more videos like this in the future. I definitely would not mind and would be okay with it. I myself cannot wait. I think it's going to probably be one of the best games in the entire decade, in all honesty, whenever it finally at some point, maybe in 2029, comes on out. So let's go talk about this all throughout the video. So as I mentioned, we actually saw a lot of talk when it comes to GTA 6 throughout these past 2 days or so, so I figured might as well go make a video on it. I kind of want to go and talk about it, kind of throw in my own thoughts and all that, and also throw in my, definitely tears, because all I want to do is really go play this game whenever it comes out. So basically, if you guys have seen, there was actually a pretty viral article that went out from GameSpot that basically goes and says that GTA 6 will reportedly only be out in 2025, and will also, though I kind of want to talk about this a bit more, will also be including a Fortnite-like evolving map. So basically, they want to go and change up the map, like adjust the map. Maybe like every season, they'll have a slightly different online multiplayer, stuff like that, which I think is absolutely phenomenal and very, very cool. So let's go and talk about this and the article itself. So, for all you guys out there who've been patiently waiting for GTA 6, be prepared to wait a whole lot longer. But at this point, what even is long? At this point, it's been like almost like 15 years. I'm gonna have like a grandkid by the time GTA 6 comes out. So let's talk about it. Basically, fans have been waiting since 2013. It's almost 10 years. It's getting up there for a brand new Grand Theft Auto game, which is the longest gap between games in the series history by a considerable margin. But I think one of the biggest things over here too, if you guys are kind of curious, typically GTA 5, it just keeps on printing money. People spend so much money on the microtransactions to the point where people are just obsessed with it. And we also are having another release for the PlayStation 5 for GTA 5, which once again is like, it's like the Skyrim syndrome at this point. Like, they just keep on selling it. It's a good game, though. I do generally like it. One leaker with a very solid track record has actually shared some information in regards to GTA 6. However, that says the gap between main entry releases won't be over until 2025. So basically, the big rumor on over here is that literally the next GTA game, GTA 6, is coming out in 2025. Like, at this point, we're probably gonna have PS Pros, gonna have like Xbox, like X's and stuff. Like, what is this? Something which Take-Two statements during a recent shareholder event backed up recently. So we also have like people, I'm sure you guys know if you guys ever do stockholding meetings and stuff like that. Basically, they'll go and talk about it and be like, yeah, we want to hype up our stock price or give you updates. Even Sony's like, yeah, we're gonna be making a bajillion PS5 consoles, stuff like that. And also, it's also no wonder that they're bringing the GTA 5 to the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Because guess what? We're going to be playing this game for the next decade. Like, I swear to God, I will have a kid by the time this next game comes out. I swear. As well, I also would love to have a bullet game too as well. So Tom Henderson, who previously leaked Call of Duty and Battlefield 2042 details, has actually just released a brand new video on it, and he claims, kind of give you guys the paraphrase for all that stuff, that GTA 6 will be set in a modern day version of Vice City, which I'm down with. I'm super down with. I'm truly 1,000,000% down with that. If you guys ever played the old school GTA games, you guys can appreciate Vice City, especially if it's bigger, wider, and as well also is just very in-depth, especially with the multiplayer kind of maybe always shifting as well. This also runs contrary to the previous reports that GTA 6 would be set in the 1980s, with Henderson claiming that developer Rockstar wants to ensure as much freedom as possible for its staff when it comes to creating content for GTA Online, which I could also appreciate too as well. Because you want to go set a GTA in Chicago, in New York, in like the UK. basically you kind of have to be at least somewhat consistent on what you can allow, and it kind of goes and soft locks you into a certain city. But I do like the idea of having more of an open area that you can kind of go and change and do whatever you want, because guess what? It's just nice. Like, basically, it's kind of like Fortnite. You can change Fortnite all you want, but if Fortnite was based in Chicago, well, guess what? You just can't change it, because then people get upset, or it's not going to be like, holding true to the actual place. Kind of how GTA 5 is very much based on LA. You can't necessarily change it too much. I mean, you can, but some people like the idea of that. So if you start off fresh, people have their own fresh expectations, which makes a lot of sense. As well, Henderson also discussed the potential for a GTA 6 map to change over time, similar to how Epic Games regularly overhauls its Fortnite map during its end-of-season events. There's also a mention of GTA 6 having multiple playable characters, something which GTA 5 introduced to the series when it first came out. Even these rumors are true, fans are going to be in for a long wait due to several factors. Henderson said that Rockstar has placed a greater emphasis on employee well-being in the wake of several reports detailing the crunch work conditions that were implemented before Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, which would also makes sense too as well. I mean, I would love to play these games. I would love to play GTA 6, but it does make sense that I don't want people literally working themselves to the bone just go make a video game. As well, sometimes if you go and overly try to push it and crunch it, realistically, sometimes the games just aren't that good, or a lot of the times as well, you might miss things, have glitches. Look at Cyberpunk as a good example as well. The new GTA is believed to be coming to the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, and as they are new to the market, Rockstar is allegedly waiting for more systems to be sold so as to maximize sales. Henderson also added that since Rockstar wants to avoid delaying the game, GTA 6 won't be announced early, and thanks to the constant revenue stream of GTA 5, Rockstar has the luxury of being able to take its time with development on its sequel. So I want to talk about a few things too as well with that. So it does make sense, because right now GTA is printing money. GTA is literally funding Rockstar for the next 50 years. GTA literally makes so much money, which is astronomical, because I personally don't really know that many people who are still playing GTA, besides maybe people who do RP and stuff like that. But apparently people are just spending money and money and money nonstop for all the microtransactions, buying cash in the game, stuff like that. Which for me, maybe I'm just a cheap guy. I'm not sure. I have never spent any money on GTA besides the actual, just online itself, just actually the actual game itself. So I'm kind of surprised on that, but I mean, it's kind of like for Minecraft. Do you really want to go make a Minecraft 2 if literally Minecraft to this day is still printing money nonstop? At that point, you don't necessarily really need to, because the game itself is good enough, but at some point, eventually, it will dry up, and it won't be, the revenue will keep on going down and down and down, and I'm sure at some point they're going to be like, okay, we have to actually finally release this game, or at least start hyping it up and go from there. But as well, there also is, this is kind of my hopes on this, a potential for other big Rockstar IPs, and if you guys want to leave your comments down below, I'd love to hear it. But for me, I'm really hyped up if they ever worked with the Bully IP, so such as a brand new Bully, remakes, remasters, whatever. I would play them so hardcore. I would love that. Or as well, LA Noire. Now, LA Noire actually would also, once again, be perfectly okay if there was a remake, remaster, or a LA Noire 2, etc. if they want to work in similar game mechanics, improved graphics, and all of that. If you guys are hyped up for those, leave a comment down below. But that could make sense, because they can keep on milking GTA 5 eventually whenever more people go get their PS5 and Xbox consoles, because I'm sure even people like Rockstar, if they want to build a game specifically for PC, PS5, and Xbox, they don't want to be like, hey, we're releasing a hype game with 10 million consoles and no one's actually buying, can actually buy them. They want it when there's 100 million PS5s a few years back, because then everyone on the planet's gonna be buying the game and getting the game, and as well, they could also go and import it to a PS6 and all that, and kind of go from there. So it makes sense business-wise. I totally get why they'd want to do that, and overall, it makes sense to me. But of course, as well, I just always want to give you guys the heads up on this. While we are seeing these really long-term dates of 2025, and this do come from reputable sources when it comes to leaks, it does also kind of go and come on them that these are kind of general leaks. Besides the date, having something like the map changing all the time, you can even look at GTA 5. They already do that. They add DLCs, etc. And as well, that's kind of the overall format. Look at Apex, look at Fortnite. A lot of games already do that in general. They kind of mix up the matches. So it makes sense if they want to focus on the multiplayer. If they want to keep the multiplayer fresh, they're going to keep on changing it. So these leaks make a lot of sense. And of course, like we don't have a 100% accuracy when it comes to actual GTA yet, but of course as well, it would make sense. We haven't really seen any teaser trailers or information, and we're also very early in this console's life cycle, so we can maybe even see them starting to develop all the games as of now, and then it should be done, in 3-4 years. That would make sense. It does. It definitely does. I mean, it is almost always 2022 as well, which is kind of weird to say, but it's kind of true. But give me your thoughts on this. It's kind of cool to go and see all this GTA news. I would love to have a GTA 6. Like I said, leave your comments and thoughts down below. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for the PS5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, all that good stuff. Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow. And of course, the Webull. Sign up for that Webull, make that free money in Coinbase. You guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get that free Bitcoin. As always, link down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all later on throughout today.